What up, everybody? Me again. Wall Street hit my line, and you better hit my line, because I'm here to talk to you again about some basketball. I want to talk about who I think is going to win Rookie of the Year for the 2024 to 2025 NBA season. It's a very big draft year for myself and my team, the Washington Wizards, because we had 3 first-round draft picks this year, and I'm hoping that one of them wins Rookie of the Year. Those draft picks included Alex Sarr, Bub Carrington, and Kyshawn George. And what might shock you is that I think Bub Carrington is a little bit more likely to win Rookie of the Year than Alex Sarr. And the reason that this is a little, shocking, or may shock you guys, is because Bub Carrington was picked 14th overall, originally by the Portland Trail Blazers, but was conveyed to us in a trade in which the Trail Blazers landed Deni Avdija in Portland. And Alex Sarr was the number 2 overall pick. But I don't necessarily think that this means that Alex Sarr isn't going to be a good player down the line. And that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't think he's going to be a good player this coming season. I just think Bub Carrington plays a lot harder and has a little bit more knowledge of how the game should be played just in general. And I think Sarr is going to learn that, but I don't think, his rookie year is going to be, I really don't think it's going to be a great year for him. I think he's going to show signs of things that he's good at, like defending, and defending at all levels. Defending, out on the perimeter, in the paint, getting blocks, getting rebounds, just being an athletic big that runs the floor. But his offense is clearly not there yet. And I think it's going to get there. It's just not there yet. I think Bub Carrington is a little bit more polished, but I still think he has a pretty high ceiling. So as I'm looking at the odds right now, most sites have Zach Edey of the Memphis Grizzlies, who was picked 9th overall in the draft. He has the best overall odds to win Rookie of the Year, which I think is, that's not a bad guess. I mean, he's going to be slotted into a Grizzlies team where he's really going to, probably get a lot of minutes to start. I'm imagining that he's going to start, and he's going to also probably get 22 to 26 minutes per game. Maybe not in the early goings, but I think he's probably going to average somewhere, in that range. It could be as high as, 28 minutes a game. I just don't know if he has the conditioning to really play 30-plus minutes a night in his rookie year. But after that, we have Sheppard, 3rd overall pick to the Rockets. Probably had the best summer league out of all the draftees. 3rd is Zaccharie Risacher, who I just don't think is going to win Rookie of the Year. I think he's going to be a good player. He's going to be a decent player, but he's probably not going to be able to put up the numbers that he needs to playing alongside Trae Young. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just don't think he's going to have the ball in his hands a ton to start out. Then we have Stephon, who got picked 4th overall to the San Antonio Spurs. I think he's got a pretty good chance. I just think he, playing with Wemby and playing with Chris Paul, he's probably gonna make an all-rookie team. I don't know if he's gonna make I don't know if he's gonna be Rookie of the Year, but he's got potential. I honestly think he could be an all-star down the line. I just don't know if it's gonna show in this first year. And then after that, we have Alex Sarr to round out the top 5 of voting odds. But then, after that, we have Modest Buzelis at 6, Dalton Connect at 7, and then Bub Carrington at number 8. And I just think Bub Carrington being in the situation that he's in Washington, I think he's going to have the chance to have the ball in his hands. I think he's probably going to start a decent number of games. I mean, we have Malcolm Brogdon there now, but I would run Bub at the 1 with Jordan Poole at the 2. Almost said Jordan Peele, but this isn't Get Out. And I just think we're going to have enough, he's going to be able to get the ball in his hands because we're not contending for anything this year. Like, let's just get that straight. The Wizards are going to be dog, and that's fine. I want Cooper Flagg. I want Ace Bailey. I want all of them mother. Please get me a good draft pick, but I would love for Bub Carrington to be Rookie of the Year. I would love for Alex Sarr to be Rookie of the Year. It would not make me any happier to see Alex Sarr, Bub Carrington, and Kyshawn George all come away on an all-rookie team after this year. That would just be, I would be over the moon ecstatic. You don't even understand. But I'm just telling you, Carlton Khalil Bub Carrington III is going to walk away with that Rookie of the Year award. I have a feeling, and I think it's going to happen. I don't know what to say. I just think it's going to happen. He was so good at Pitt, and I really didn't dive into his tape until after he got drafted. That's on me. I typically try to get involved with, what guys are doing before the draft comes along, just thinking about who I want to pick, or who I want the Wizards to pick. If only I was the one that got to choose who they pick. Oh, I would be ecstatic about that too, but, maybe one day. But Bub had a good season at Pittsburgh. Started all 33 games, played 33 minutes per game, and, shot 41% from the field, 32% from three, but was averaging 14 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. So solid all-around player, and he's big for a point guard. He's like 6'6", 190, so he has a tall frame. He can definitely bulk up a little bit. If he can get up to like 205, this guy's going to be unstoppable, in my opinion. The league is kind of moving towards bigger guards as a whole, and he can really fit that prototype. Like look at Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham's a point guard, 6'6", and a scoring guard. Bub's more of a scoring guard, but had a really good summer league as well. Played 5 summer league games. Nearly 16 points per game, 7.5 boards a game, and 5.2 assists per game. And like you guys know, I love rebounding guards. Like it's like my favorite type of player in the league. That was my play style when I was, back in high school, just grabbing rebounds, scoring, doing all that. So I don't know. I think like Reed Sheppard, like I said, had probably the best summer league out of all the draftees, but I just don't think he's going to get enough playing time on that Rockets team because you have Van Vliet, you got Cam Whitmore, you got Dylan Brooks. You have a lot of guys who play the wing and the guard that I just don't think he's really going to get minutes to the extent where he's really going to have the production show up on the stat sheet that he would need to come away with the award. I think it needs to be a team where you don't really have a ton of other options and you're not really playing to go anywhere. The Rockets are trying to make the playoffs, and the Rockets probably will make the playoffs, but it's probably going to be with Reed Sheppard as, the 6th or 7th guy off the bench. I don't think it's going to be him starting a handful of games or starting a majority of games. I think he'll probably start a handful. He's probably not going to start the majority of the games. But, you guys let me know what you think. Do you think, I'm wrong? Do you think, it's going to be someone else? I might be a little biased, trying to get Bub Carrington to be that Rookie of the Year, but I just have a feeling. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm looking forward to this season starting. It's going to be dope.